Welcome back to our amazing tropical killing game!
Oh, you really botched that, didn't you? Alright, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, what is it? Goodbye Despair. Goodbye Despair! Shut up.
Intern.
That being said, yeah, Baka was just killed. So, we got started investigating. And, investigation time start. I will take the remote from here, thank you very much. No! Minikuma! Actually, we should check our Tomodachi pet. Can't go yet. Okay, whatever, that's not what I meant. Holy crap, okay.
I'll have that stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Nintendo and stuff. Report card, pet. Nope, seems to be all good.
We haven't moved, that's probably why.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, despair meter or poo. You know, you gotta clean after your pets, people. All right, well, let's start from the left and go to the right. Actually, in the Japanese format, let's start from the right and go to the left. It's not racist, it's just facts, kids. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
Wow, that music just went all, like, really eerie at the right time. You're right. And it went down at the right time. I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you fell earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. I don't know, she has a smile on. Maybe it's one of those things where it's like, oops, I fell. Like very low-key. Very low-key erotic. Also pretending not to know that Teru was asking her for a blowjob when he said a snake bit his dick.
No, that's the other one.
Oh yeah, that was Sonia.
Yeah. But she was...
But she was subject of one of his perverted thoughts.
I think so.
Yeah, and she was oblivious. You made me remember it again.
Okay.
Alright, well, this is gonna be...
Hey, jeez.
Oh, I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone. Forget making a fool of yourself. Oh, wait, that's you.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How the world did you end up like that?
Yeah.
There's not a lot.
I feel like Teru would be like, that's my new dish. Don't worry, that's clearly fallen on the ground. I shall take it to the kitchen where I will throw it away. Get that cooch. Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I struggled to get back up. So embarrassing. Oh, she said it. Damn it. Alright. Please erase it from your memory. How could we? You just showed us again.
Save.
Would you like to save this image? Yes.
Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget it so easily. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
What the heck?
Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So maybe it means something?
Teru killed Bakuya, then tried to get some quick cooch before leaving the crime scene.
The remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you, why can't you act a little more grown-up?
Oh! Whoa! Ooh.
Okay. What was that sound just now?
It was you about to die!
So you probably turned it on, made it go...
What if the remote, not only, it's remote controlled air conditioning, but turning on the air conditioning also turns on the lights and vice versa?
Could be, yeah.
One of those things like, why would you need air conditioning if you're not in the room?
Yeah. Probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner remote control set a timer to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure Byakuya time of death was around that same time.
Yeah, it said in the monopad.
If so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout it probably came from the air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't so bad as I thought.
This kind of makes me think, just in the Danganronpa theme, because I know, at least in the first one,
yeah, that,
it was one of those, like, it was a self-defense, they kind of, I didn't mean to, it was in the, like, I've seen, that seems to be, hold on, before, so I don't spoil anything. That's why I'm like, could be an accident.
Yeah, could be.
Sorry, I just didn't want to spoil anything.
But like, the whole tape throws that through. Like, the tape to me, like, kind of is like, okay, he set this up somewhat. Like, because, I don't know, I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it's a possibility. I'm just saying, like, the multiple stab wounds, yeah, but like, it could be one of those, like, Byakuya went to attack someone and they defended, or,
Yeah.
Like, that just seems like it's something that could be a potential thing to happen. Also, especially because it's, like, the only person who seems hot-headed to actually plan a murder, like, first time. Because usually it's after the first one where people are like, oh, it's time to get serious. It looks like this isn't a dream anymore.
Yeah.
I keep reaching for Dr. Pepper and it's gone. Oh, well, anyway. Temperature. God, it's hot in there.
Yeah, pretty fun. Well, maybe it's because it's tropical. Or Fahrenheit.
It's Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you, but we keep our house at about 73 degrees.
Yeah.
It's pretty hot.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
It's almost 90 degrees, Connor. Alright.
Under this very tear, Byakuya was. The first issue investigates the top of the table. Though the only thing on top of the table was really catches my eye is the desk lamp.
Yeah, it wasn't moved.
Mm-hmm. It looks like an antique lamp, and it seems rather heavy.
Ooh, maybe... They didn't say his head was bashed in.
Yeah, because that's what... At least that's the one thing with the Monokuma file that they tell you is like there isn't... And also this!
Yeah. Yeah, there's no bashes on his head, but, maybe it could... What if they hid the knife up in the shade?
Mm-hmm.
The lamp
or
shade?
Underneath it?
I don't know, underneath it would seem kind of like, wobbly. Like when your chair is on uneven pavement.
Oh. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout.
What if you tripped on the cord and fell and they took advantage of that?
Mm-hmm.
Or they tripped him.
Other than that, there's nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so...
Ooh, or, like, okay, he tripped on it, they got on top of him and stabbed him.
Mm-hmm.
Then pushed him under the table? I don't know, because there's no blood trail marks, apparently.
Yeah. Now's not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it.
As he flinches.
I let out a shout and as to encourage myself and quickly looked underneath the table.
Random kid goes walking around a murder scene. I bet all of a sudden out of nowhere, I gotta do it! Okay, just don't go all necrophiliac on me, thanks.
I mainly noticed that an unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of heartless things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he end up like this? The only thing I can do right now for Byakuya is uncover the truth behind his death.
Alright. Here's the table.
Something stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Oh, and it's in what's it? Night vision. What's it called? No, where the nightlight stuff.
Oh, like glowy
Yeah.
stuff.
Like this. Like the
Oh yeah.
like the nightlight stuff. So that's how.
Oh, and that's where you could find the knife in the dark.
In the dark. So somebody definitely had planned this. Paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. Dim light beneath the table. It seems to glow dully.
Glow in the dark.
Yeah, glowing.
There we go.
Could it be glowing paint?
Who helped decorate the room? Who were all the people who decorated the room? That's when they could have planted it.
Yeah. And
you know that Naruto Tomatoes was one of them.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other two.
And I remember who else was it? Like, and this would have been way before Byakuya figured out. Oh shit! He had, like the cook has knives.
Yeah.
So.
Somehow.
Okay.
All right.
What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why are there a pair of binoculars under the table? Hey, Hajime, those aren't binoculars.
Gosh, May, you're kind of dumb if you didn't realize that they're night vision goggles.
Then what are they?
Oh God,
Perhaps-
yeah, you really are dumb.
Those are probably night vision goggles.
Only one way to find out.
Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They were also stock in this. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use the night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout?
No.
Night vision goggles have been added.
He's floating! Dude, look at his legs.
Oh my god, jeez.
Oh God, that's terrible. Oh, that was so bad. That's bad. Dude, like literally just rotate him.
His hair's clipping through the floor.
You had one job. And his finger, his pinky.
Yeah.
On his left hand.
Or, no, right.
Right, his right hand. Right.
A bloody knife is the weapon that killed Byakuya?
Possibly. It seems to have the glowy paint on it.
Hold on. How did the killer bring a knife into the dining hall in the first place?
It had to have been there beforehand.
Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. But I don't think he would have. Somebody planted it. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. Is it possible they stole the knife from the case?
Hajime, are you this dumb?
Yeah.
Like, really, are you this dumb?
Or did they hide it somewhere hard to find?
Yeah!
Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's off. There's some kind of paint been applied to the hilt.
Oh, some kind of paint. Like that paint that we found on the duct tape. That also happens to be the same color. God damn it, Hajime.
In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully.
Oh my god. Gears turning. You can see them turn. He's almost got it.
It was a clown.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Could this be glowing paint?
Oh! No shit, Sherlock.
Le knife.
Okay, just making sure there's nothing. Okay. Here's Baka!
The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was
crawling under the table, actually. But they were on the front side of his body.
Yeah. According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed. Would one of us really do something so horrible? And that first one on the very top was like right at his vocal cords. The pink blood on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table.
I think I know what happened. He was stabbed while he was underneath with the cloth flipped up. They threw him under there, him still being alive, trying to crawl. Probably trying to get his night vision goggles, which he was just taking out to see.
And somebody knocked him out?
Well, no, not somebody knocked him out. He was probably conscious, but because he was stabbed in the throat, he can't talk. So, he probably had night vision goggles with him. And he was about to grab them. You know, someone stabbed him, planted him, like threw him under the table, hit it, and as they threw him, his night vision goggles popped off and fell across the floor. And as he's bleeding out, he's trying to go and grab the goggles.
To figure out who just hit him?
To who hit him.
Well,
and,
the thing is,
you know,
is I think that it was the killer who had the goggles, because they would have had to put on the paint and everything, so that's why they would have them.
They would have to put on the paint using the goggles, or... No,
they would have to, like, put on the paint that you need to, like, use the goggles to see.
I don't think that's how the paint works. The paint could just be glow in the dark. Like, you turn something off and it glows.
It's like,
you don't need night vision goggles to see glow in the dark stuff. My flashlight glows in the dark.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like you put on the glow in the dark stuff so that when you're like reaching for it underneath the table without being suspicious, you know, then you know, well, you're already on it. But what I'm saying is that the killer had the night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
It just looks like he was crawling for it. You know? That's why I think it might have been his instead of... Because I thought that too. They planted it. Or they were using it. But I feel like it's more... Because if you had night vision goggles, you wouldn't need your glow paint to find the knife.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. The glow paint would be pointless to put on if you had goggles. That's why I think it was Byakuya's.
Yeah.
Because he didn't put the knife there.
Yeah. That's a lot of blood. There's blood spattered everywhere. The inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. Blood might have splattered all over the place when he gets stabbed. But there doesn't seem any drag marks leading to the pool of blood. Blood stained under the table. I'm pretty sure that investigators, despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death.
Right, it was... Oops, wrong button. Alright, so we're down to here.
Hey, Hajime. There's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that was right. And Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout. Then, don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it, but why was Byakuya's body underneath table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. It's Isn't it confusing? Yeah, you're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is the key to solving the mystery.
Do you know who's talking?
Yeah, Nagito.
Oh, okay. Sounded closer to Hajime because it was understandable.
Oh, okay. There's no way out. I know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something? Heard something? Are you talking about her? Next, scroll over.
Well, not yet. Gotta look at the dishes. Then why is it a part of the... Fine.
Because it's there to waste your time. Wizards cover the plates. Does this mean there had to be some renovation products?
Well, then why is it a part of the thing?
Mahiru, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible! One minute, Byakuya is alive and well, and in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet.
It's already been determined! You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
And we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend.
I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us.
If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened.
Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come from it.
God, she's my spirit animal.
Jeez.
Ugh, jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Aw, that's aw.
Question mark.
Aw. Question mark?
Got it.
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it?
Yeah, that's fine. I got it.
What a tsundere! Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
A clue?
Hey.
Photos. The one I took just before the blackout, remember? Ah! My eyes. Okay. Hey, Byakuya! Come on, everyone. I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Ah, my eyes! Okay.
Oh yeah, the pictures.
Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now.
Thank you. Really? Please.
Aw. Look at my Ibuki!
Okay.
Alright, so let's get a good look. Miss Maid Girl looks kind of ominous.
Yeah.
And freaking, what's her name? Akina? Gymnast.
Makiru. Or
No, gymnast.
No.
Akina.
I know who you're talking about, yeah. Akane.
Akane, there we go. Okay. Akane, so Byakuya's against the corner. He's not even by the table yet. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but... Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, you. I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Hey, I made a useful observation. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Oh, looks like we gotta end it soon here. So right after we're done looking at these pictures, we'll close out. Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table.
You're right. It's pretty far. Maybe he saw the glowing paint.
Perhaps.
The man's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue.
Might, I'd say definitely.
Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from the photos?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue?
I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
Thank you.
Alright, now that that's decided,
You better do your best.
you better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died, kid. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down.
Alright. So, yeah. Pictures.
Pictures.
Many memories. Pictures have 1,000 words. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you guys next time on Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair.